Hello friends, today we are going to see most important part in Python in functions. It's very important one. See, now till now whatever the concepts we saw, it's a sequential approach. There is not modular approach, and the issue is we can't reusable that particular code within the program. If you want to do particular operation, then we are calling again and again. So if we know how to create the function, then what we can do, we can we can um, create function once and we can use it as much as needed. Okay, this is the basic um, syntax of function definition and the function name, and it's a parameter, so it's optional. uh, Optional, if we needed we can give the function parameter. Then here whatever the operations, so here commenting what happened. If you want to give detail about that particular function, we can do the commenting and what it does. Okay, then code block, whatever the logic we have to write it here, you can write it. Then finally it's return. This one also option, but if we return, then it will be return the value, whatever the final value we are assigning, it will be returned to the calling environment. Okay, so this is the basic syntax. So if you see how the function works, I want to explain it line by line. Okay. See, normally if without function, example, you see this is the program we have. Just I am for time being I am commenting this. Okay, this this one and this one also. Then just this point also commenting it. Okay. See what happened. It's a sequential approach. Take the input and it will print it. Okay, adding the two numbers. See example this one. Um, Here the Python will start here and it will run in here this one, and it will take the input and it will give one new line. Take the second input on new line. Then it will add and it will print. Then it will go. But when you start declaring function, what happen? So this is approach. So if I am taking this, running it. Function. I'm going this path. So just I'm running it. Divide this. Okay. Just just this. Get this. I'm going with multiple line commands here. So, yeah. So first value 1, second value 1, 24. So this is a synchronous approach. Okay, just adding the just what we can do, make it function. Just we'll add the definition of it. Just definition. Okay, then we indentation we should follow. Just I am indentation, then it will learn. So finally, what I can do, I will do the return. It's optional, still we can give it. Okay. What happen now if I am running, it won't execute. Just it will create it. The function. So just it if we run, it will create the function. It won't execute anything. So what happen when we are calling, then it will start executing. So just I'm doing the calling of this function, then it will execute. See, then it will execute. So it start asking values and printing it. So this is function. What happened? First it will execute line, then the define it won't run the here. It will come to this point where the function calling is there. Then it will go to this point and it start executing one by one. Then return it will return back the value. Then it will come here. Then it will print. Okay. So that's the way it happen. So whenever we need this function can be used within the program. Okay. That's the way so now we use this function without accepting parameter. So we have option to send the input. Okay. So the approach remaining all same, just we are giving definition keyword, then this function name, then colon. That's creating the function. Okay. So this is the approach passing the input. See what I am doing. So I am creating the definition with the parameter, input parameter. So but it's not returning any value. Just all the operation it's happening in here. So outside, see what happened in this program. It's come here, then it won't run this part. So it will take the input one and new line input to this one. Then we are calling this function with these two values, these two input. Then it will call here. It will pass first value. It will go to first value and second value will go first value. Then it will print here. Okay, this is the uh, function which passing the values. It's taking the input and it's not returning any value. This is a one more kind of um, functions. Okay, file name. Just I will run it. UI. This is the one. Okay, it's asking first value 20, second value 20. This is one kind of function. Okay, accepting input and not returning value, any value. So one another function. So it's accept the values parameter and it will return also. So it will assign to some variable and we can return the value. That return value we can print it here. So what happened? This one it will run this till here, then it will suppress here, then it will take the input and the function calling. If it's returning the value, then we have to declare one variable, then we have to call the functions. So finally what happen, it will execute the final value whatever returning, it will store in this variable. Okay, then we can print it. Okay, remaining all same. Okay, just the one. No, this is the one. Okay, this is the uh, um, function. It's accepting value and returning the value. Okay, so um this is the final one. It's not accepting any parameter, just it's returning the values. That one also possible. Similar syntax, just we are assigning, we are not calling with any variable, just directly we are taking it and we are adding it and returning it. Okay, this kind value also, this kind of function also acceptable. Okay, so it's always the function we can design with four parameter, no input and no return values, no input but return values, and with input but no return values, with input and return values. These are four combination we can write the function. So so uh, it depends how many function you want to create it, and you can call one by one and you can reuse it. So it's modular approach and reusability. So other program whatever we saw till now, other concepts. So okay, all the concepts we can apply and we can build the function and we can call it wherever needed. Okay, this is the function most important concepts in Python. Thank you so much. Please subscribe my channel. Please share your comments. Thank you.